Today I'm going to show you how to do module number 3, which is called mending a tear. You're going to need a piece of fabric from the scrap bin, and you're going to need also a piece of mending fabric, which is in the module drawer. The mending fabric has a dull side and a shiny side, and the shiny side is where the glue is at that you're going to adhere this to. So for pretend, since we're going to pretend we have a tear, we've got to make a tear in this fabric. So the easiest way to do that is just pull the fabric up, take your scissors kind of at an angle, and just make a clip. And that will make kind of a mock tear. So this is what we're going to repair. So in order to repair this, we want to cut a piece of mending fabric bigger than our tear. So I'm going to cut a piece of this big enough to cover my tear, and then you want to trim this down into a circle or an oval. You'd want to use mending fabric that was closest to the color of the fabric that you're working on, but I'm using contrast here just so you can see it. Then you're going to turn your fabric over, and you are going to adhere this to the back of the fabric where the tear is at. So I'm going to center this over the tear, and then I'm going to take it to the iron, and I'm going to press the iron on it for about 10 seconds. Okay, now when you check it, it should be sealed all the way around, and it shouldn't have any corners that are sticking up. Now the last step you're going to do is you are going to stitch over the line where the tear is at from the right side. And I know you can't see that in this with this dark fabric, so I'm just going to draw a line on it so that you can see it. And I'm going to stitch over that. You don't have to do this when you do this for real, but I'm just doing that so you can kind of see where I'm going to be headed here. Alright, I'm going to move the camera a little bit so that you can see the machine. And you can see as I stitch. I have set my machine on zigzag, and I'm going to use white thread on this so you can kind of see the contrast. My stitch length, or excuse me, my stitch width is on 3, and that's the dial at the top of the machine. And then my stitch length, which is where we do the back stitch, is on 1. You want a fairly fine stitch for this. And you're going to, if you notice on the foot, there's a line right in the middle of the foot, and that line should be lined up with the line of your tear. So I'm going to put my presser foot down, and I'm going to hold my threads, and I am going to take a couple stitches, and then I'm going to back stitch. And then you continue on to the corner. Alright, I'm at the corner now, and I'm going to leave my needle down. I'm going to lift the foot and turn, keeping my line on the center of the tear. And I'm going to back stitch a couple stitches at the end just to secure it. And trim my threads. And there you have it. Now obviously if you were doing this on a real project, you would not use contrasting thread. You'd use something that would blend in to kind of hide it a little bit. That's it.